All right, welcome, Laura. Thank you for being on our Spotlight series for the Best in Utah Pelvic Health. I'm excited to jump in and ask you all these fun questions. I'm just going to start off reading your bio and then we'll jump right in.
Awesome.
Okay. All right, Laura Parry. She is a licensed clinical social worker practicing since 2009 and clinical director of Roots and Branches Wellness. Laura founded Roots and Branches because she wants to help people practice self-compassion and understand that there is no shame in whatever you're struggling with. She seeks to help others find their voice and feel empowered to make changes in their lives by understanding the past. Laura is passionate about helping expecting parents understand mental health during the pregnancy and postpartum phases of their life and has made this a core pillar of her practice. Laura has also created a curriculum for and hosted a therapy group called Faith Deconstruction Through the IFS Lens. Part of her mission is to help support those who find themselves in transition of faith using research-backed theories like internal family systems. She seeks to support those who struggle with shame or the painful and often misunderstood experience that comes with transitioning faith. And so that is our wonderful Laura. So we will jump right into our questions right off the bat. And first one is, what made you decide to be a mental health therapist?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited to be talking with you today. I decided to be a therapist. I actually knew I wanted to be a social worker before I knew I wanted to be a therapist. And that's not the path that everyone takes. A
Yeah.
lot of people are like, I want to be a therapist. How do I get there? Because there's several different avenues you can take, right? But I knew I wanted to do something to help people. I love the social justice aspects of social work. And at first, I really wanted to be a hospital social worker, and it was for a while. But I was actually sitting in an econ class in college, of all places, and the professor told a story about a social worker in the NICU that had a profound influence. I think it was on his family. And I was like, that's it. That's what I want to do. That's how I want to help people. So I was really drawn to like medical social work. So I graduated and I had both like a hospital job and a clinical job, a therapy job. So I did kind of both for a while, then I did just hospital. But then I started working at a therapy clinic that specialized in perinatal mental health, and I fell in love with it and was amazed that no one, like in my graduate courses or in any experience before, I hadn't really known much about postpartum depression. I think I'd like heard it, heard the word, but I didn't know a lot about it. So I really started studying it more in depth and was like, oh my gosh, we need to talk about this more. There needs to be more access to this and more awareness. So I, from there, just started specializing in that and then started a solo practice. And then in 2021, started hiring people to grow my group practice.
Amazing. Amazing. So cool. What a cool story. It's always like a random thing sometimes. Um, then what makes you and your practice different in general?
Well, we all have training in perinatal mental health because that is my passion and one of the like core pillars of our practice. We also, all of us really emphasize self-compassion, as is so important for new parents, especially. And we also practice in a cute, cozy little house, which is really fun. We've been there about 6 months
Yeah.
and we're just off Lehigh Main Street. And it's just so, like, I love walking in there. I hope clients love walking in there. We've gotten a lot of good feedback that it's just nice to feel, it's just, I don't know, it's just a homey, cozy place. So.
Yeah. Cozy. Very cool. Awesome. And then who's an ideal fit for people coming to your practice?
Yes, obviously, new parents are an ideal fit for us. That fits with our training and experience. Um, Anyone with relationship issues, we have a couple of us that do couples therapy, but in general, as an individual seeking therapy, you want to talk about relationships sometimes. And then anyone who wants to experience internal family systems as a therapy modality, we all are IFS informed and practice that. And then a few of us also practice lifespan integration, which is a trauma modality. So that's probably our ideal fit.
Cool. Very cool. Okay. And then walk us through what the process looks like to work with you in your company.
Yes, we try to make it as easy as possible. So you can email us, fill out the form on our website, call or text. We'll ask you about insurances. We do take several insurances, so hopefully we can work with that. Um, and then, yeah, we just find the best fit provider that we have for people calling in. So,
Amazing. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Um, then with like the transition from pregnancy to postpartum and into that time space, what does recovery look like in your clinical like ethos realm that you're in?
Yeah, that is a great question. And it's almost a cliche now, I feel like, but healing is not linear, right? We want it to be like every day I feel better, but unfortunately, that is not the way that it is usually. Especially, I know being a mom myself, like we're really impatient. We're like, we got to get this going. I got to get better. I got to, take care of my kids. I got to live this life, right? So we know it's so hard, but it is kind of an up and down process, especially for new moms. There's a period called matrescence. Have you heard that word? I don't know if your audience knows about that, but there's just this period where we kind of can expect to feel a little different. We're like adjusting to our new life. It's a new adolescence. That's why it's called matrescence as we adjust to like pregnancy and postpartum. So it is up and down, but there is hope that you will get better. Sometimes it's two steps forward, one step back, but
Mhm, mhm.
yeah.
Love that. Love that. Okay. What's something that most people don't know that you think that they should know, whether that's about you, your business, healing, in general, therapy, like any little nugget that you could share with us?
Okay, so I'll share one about my team. We have a really strong clinical team. We really like support and push each other. I love our staff meetings because we talk about our clients. We care so much about our clients, and we kind of push each other to find the best modalities and the best framework for working with our clients as we get together as a team and do that. A little nugget about me is I love being outside. I love hiking. I love nature. Um, Hiking is my second therapy. So I love sharing about hikes and just, yeah, being outside in general. So
Well, I love running into you on the trail too.
running together
Oh.
on the trail, which is awesome.
Okay. And then is there anything special that you'd like to promote to the audience about anything?
We are running a perinatal group right now. It's just an education and support group. We are a few weeks in, it's 8 weeks long, but anyone's welcome to join us at any point. It's so helpful to get connected with other parents in the same space. So we're running that perinatal group.
Awesome. Super cool. Okay. And then my favorite last question to ask everyone is what's the main thing that you want to be known for?
This is a hard one. It's like so big, right?
Yeah.
Um, I think professionally, I want to be known as someone that always kept learning and kept growing and like including new things in my practice and being flexible and yeah, and then personally, obviously, I'm a mom to three and a partner, and I want to be known for just doing the best I can in that area too. So, yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, where can we find you and your company at? Website, social
Yeah,
media, all the things.
we're at rootsbrancheswellness.com. Our Instagram is roots.branches.wellness. So, yeah, we could find us there.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Laura, for coming on and doing the spotlight series with me. And I'll
Thank
see you soon on the trail.
Awesome.